long story short, don't bring e-cigarettes to school.
Say hello, Munchkin. Say hello. Ella. Hello. Hi. How are you doing today? I like your kitty. It's a cute kitty outfit. Sister's in the swing. She just woke up. Woohoo! Well, so far today, I have done a lot of laundry. So, that's good, I guess. Doing more laundry. It's laundry day. I want to finish my dress, but the girls have been ping-ponging nap time again. So, we'll see. Maybe later tonight. Well, I finished it. It's not going to look really any different from when I showed you yesterday. But now everything is attached, hemmed. The zipper is in. Zipper. Shouldn't have done an invisible zipper. They're the worst, but that's okay. There it is. All ready for Monday. So now I've set up my makeshift wig styling station. My headband came today. Just a pearl headband to wear with it. And I'm gonna style this wig because in a perfect world, I would put on this dress and this wig tonight and take a pretty picture so that my husband can advertise with it. We'll see how this goes.
Well, folks, another day, another dollar, another Friday come and gone. I wanted to tell you a story. This story involves my stage tech class, which we all know is a hard class for me to teach, for kids to have desire to do well there. I don't know. But stage tech is like my hardest class that I have to teach because it's about 25 kids who don't really care and about 5 who do. So management wise it's hard. Anyway, today we were doing projects. All of a sudden a group of kids come to me and they're like, hey, someone is vaping in the class or in the bathroom. Can we go tell the office? And I was like, yeah. So I go and assess the situation. And I walk into the bathroom. The kid was no longer in there. But I could smell a smell. I don't know if it was vape smoke or like what was going on. But I could smell a strange smell. So all of a sudden, like an officer from our school comes and takes this student away. And he says, you need to bring all your belongings and come with me. And so he goes into the classroom. Well, the student had a few friends in this classroom. And I was talking to the officer and he was like, hey, I actually need you to go make sure he's not passing it off to anyone else. So I like walk in the classroom, but he had already gathered his stuff by that point. And he went and then he came back. And he was like, here you go. And while he was gone, someone said, hey, he did pass the e-cigarette off to someone else. And I said, okay. And there wasn't much that I could do at this point except send an email to the vice principal who was talking with him. So I did, and I would have called him. I would have called the vice principal, but I didn't have. No one has taught me how to use my classroom phone, so I don't know how to call anyone on that phone. Anyway, it's fine. So I sent an email and I was like, hey, I don't know how to use my phone, but here's the situation. The student apparently passed the e-cigarette off to this other person, and then unfortunately school ended, so there wasn't much we could do. So that's my story about how a student was vaping. And like I was walking in and out of rooms all while this was happening, and like the students who knew what was going on and who had seen what was going on, they were all talking about it. They were like, yeah, he was vaping in the classroom. And then I would walk in and they would like hurry and hush up. And I was like, guys, You don't need to like be hush hush about this because I literally have eyes everywhere. And one girl was like, yeah, it's kind of scary. And I was like, I know. But it just goes to show, like, you can get away with some things, but most of the time you're careless and you don't get away with it. And most of the time there are other students who see you and they are going to rat you out because that's just what kids do. And it builds trust between me and these other students. Anyway, that's my story. Long story short, don't bring e-cigarettes to school.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Looking at all these texts that I got from you, but also didn't like fully read all the way.
Figured. You only ever focus on like my last 2 texts if I send too many at a time.
That's true.
That is something I have noticed. But it has not deterred me from sending 7 at a time. You'll also notice that.
Yeah.
Well, I finished my wig. In fact, I'm wearing it.
You should show the people.
I was going to. But I'm self-conscious now.
Don't be self-conscious. Just let it happen.
Derek told me he doesn't like me as a blonde.
It's nothing against blondes.
Which is
I
fair.
am myself a blonde.
I'm not a very good blonde. I was a blonde once.
This says it's free shipping.
I'm struggling with pointing the camera because I'm focusing on this wig. Okay, here we go. Here I am. Yeah, but free shipping doesn't get it to you in time, does it?
I don't know.
Here's my wig. Here I am, blonde. Ta-da! I know, I'm not very good. The important thing is that I just have to pass as a believable Cinderella. And maybe once I put the dress and the makeup on, it'll be better. Anyway, do you have anything you want to tell the people?
No.
Okay.
Here she is, Cinderella.
Here keeps getting in my eye.
Well, fix it. Hey, Cinderella.
Well, I guess if we're gonna do it tomorrow, then I can get fake eyelashes.
Yeah.
That'll be prettier.
Yeah, you can.
That'll be prettier.
You're pretty now.
I look more princessy with fake eyelashes. Yeah.
Can't believe you put that together in 2 days.
It's what I do.
You're real fast at stuff.
It's what I do.
Now make 3 more dresses.
I will.
Okay, great.
How many days do I have?
You have all of next week.
I only need 6 apparently.
Yeah. I feel like the other ones would go quicker though.
Yeah.
They're not as intensive as this.
No, they don't have 7 layers on the skirt.
Nope.
So yeah, they'll probably be faster.
Wow, look at you.
Well, I put this on and did my makeup because I thought Derek was going to take my picture.
But it's dark outside and I want to go to the pumpkin patch and have her stand in the pumpkins. And then we'll put it on our Facebook page and it says, Cinderella's arrived. Are you ready for Monday?
Yeah.
Yay!
I just want to be a princess.
You are.
I just,
And you are.
I just love dressing up like a princess. And I really love dressing up like a princess for events. Because you feel so famous.
Yes.
And all the little girls are like, Cinderella! And you're like, oh! And you feel so loved.
Let's talk about how the amount of people who are gonna ask, 1, if she made the dress, 2.
Are people gonna ask that? Why would they ask that?
I don't know, you never know.
They don't know me. They wouldn't. And if they ask me, I'll have to say, oh, my fairy godmother made it for me.
You have to say in character when you're a princess.
I can't be like, I made it myself. Because Cinderella didn't make her dress. My fairy godmother made it for me. And then they'll ask to see my glass slippers. And I'll have to say, oh, it's much too cold for glass slippers. And show them my cute boots I'm going to wear.
Yeah.
And, or, I mean, it isn't in every version, the shoe breaks, right? So can I just be like, oh, I only have 1? No, I'll just say, it's much too cold for glass slippers.
Yeah.
But then, if I do birthday parties in the summer, I'm going to have to invest in, like, glass slippers. So.
I mean,
Wait,
you
but
never
what
know.
other questions are people going to ask? You said there was 2 questions.
and if they can make you one, or if you can come to their birthday parties, or all the questions.
Birthday parties I can do. I'm not making other people's Cinderella dresses. It's much too much work.
Much too much work. She only makes costumes for me.
And myself.
And herself.
And one day my children.
Yep. This is her Halloween costume, and it's so intense.
They are every year, though.
You're right.
Last year was Ariel.
I feel like this one's more intense than last year's.
Well, that's because last year was not a ball gown.
You're right.
Cinderella is a ball gown. Ariel was just like the pink thing she wore to dinner.
You're right.
But I would have to say, no, my Anna costume might be the most intense because it has the most pieces. This is kind of a close second, though.
Yeah.
Because Anna has the skirt and the shirt and the corset and the cloak and everything.
Yeah. So, it's my high school's homecoming tonight, the high school that I teach at. And they are having a live broadcast on YouTube. And I'm watching it because I want to watch the halftime show. Not that I necessarily like football. I just want to see the halftime show, and it's taking forever. But I'm seeing this like program that they're running, and I'm like, how is this possible? And they're like playing commercials and stuff, and I was like, this is intense. But you never know. Sports in my town, they always get more.
Edmund really wants to be under my hoop skirt right now.
Edmund, stop. All right, here's your princess.
Will you take a picture for my Instagram?
I will.
Great.
Tomorrow.
Hi guys, we forgot to say goodbye yesterday, and today we had a lot to do. It's Saturday, so naturally that's the day where we go and we get all the things that we need to get that we don't have time for in the middle of the week. Anyway, you'll hear all about that on Monday. And today there's a special challenge that I have to complete. Because we all know Leisl's a great seamstress. Derek, not so much. But I have a challenge. I've been issued a challenge. Kind of by myself. I said I wanted to do it. That I'm gonna sew something tonight, and it's gonna go terribly wrong. So tune in on Monday to watch that, because it's gonna be funny. Anyway, thanks for joining us. Like, subscribe, and share. And as always, have courage.
And be kind. Be kind.
I couldn't see her. Bye.